Could I just ask a question? I see you have an executive session for the sale of some property. Could you identify the property for us?
Okay, authorize the sale of 112 Glenwood Road in the amount of $9,000. Owner,
Okay.
do you have any questions?
No, but I was involved in this process. I had asked over and over why this property sat idle for so many years and nobody was making any attempt to sell it. And I understood from Bruce that there was a problem with the appraisal process, that the appraisers were charging $2,000. It was a ridiculous process. So I took it on myself, knowing a bunch of appraisers, to call a few and say, what is the deal? Why can't anyone appraise this old schoolhouse on Glenwood Road? And found out that because it was in a residential zone, but it wasn't a house, it wasn't a schoolhouse, it wasn't an office, it didn't have a kitchen, it didn't have a full bath, it didn't have a bedroom, it was, and it had zoning criteria that was a conglomeration of a lot of things. That to simplify it, you either were selling it as a lot or as a residence that was a funny house, so to speak. So we got the appraisal done, $400 I think it says. And we appraised out $90,000. And the appraisal is a little dated. I mean, it was done September 21st, 2016, both banks look at appraisals 6 months and then after that. But the market has done nothing but go down since then. And this is something that would stand up in court. If anybody challenges this value, any judge in the state would say, well, if you had an independent certified appraisal of the property that it was worth $90,000 as of this date and within 6 months of it. That's the only thing I have to say.
I'm surprised it wasn't sent out to realtors, though. I mean, it's just, was this a private deal?
I was told Eric Knapp was managing this, so I stepped away.
Who's Eric Knapp? Oh, well, building inspector.
Okay, Bruce will answer that question.
When you're ready for the discussion, I can give you all the pieces to this.
Okay, we'll wait till the end. Okay, that question is, why wasn't it listed in the road?
Because we were told by...
Oh, no, we'll see if we have any more questions, okay? So, any other questions?
My concern again is his appearance. You know, I can deal with a $90,000 appraisal, and I think what should have happened is that it should have been put out saying that minimum bid for the property is $90,000. And then let people come in and bid on a piece of property. That seems reasonable to me.
Do we have a motion?
No.
You want to make a motion, make a motion.
I make a motion that we approve the sale for $90,000, then we can discuss it.
Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a second.
Process, how you discuss.
Good.
Well, we got that the last time I said it.
Any
I don't
other
process.
The only thing I can say is that, you know, I attended several board of selectmen meetings and they had executive sessions to discuss this. And I asked, what are you selling? And they wouldn't even say what they were selling. So I don't know, I mean, I'm not sure what was so secret. I mean, most people could guess when you saw who was going to the meeting, what was being sold, but what was so sensitive? I mean, usually when you have an executive session, you tell what the executive session is going to be about, including the address of the property that you're going to discuss. So I thought that was a little irregular. Maybe Mr. Farmer can give us a good reason for that. I'm sure there must be one.
Now there's two questions.
Well, first of all, the people that are interested in the property are very private people. And they wanted to have a separate discussion with us. Okay? Mr. Carr is smirking over there. That is the truth. We had 2 sessions with them in a private venue that they requested. There was nothing secretive or underhanded or anything like that. And stop smirking. This is not funny.
First, who was the they, the you and the buyers?
We're glad to talk about that in a moment.
Who were the sellers? You and the Board of Selectmen?
We were told early on by town attorney John Bennett that we did not even have to go through a bidding process. If we found some very good stewards of the property, that would be in the best interest of the town, and we believe sincerely that we have in fact done that. There is a couple that lives next door, Peter and Susan Vita. They live at 114 Glenwood Road. They have lived there for 30 plus years. Peter is an engineer with Clorox, his wife is a nurse. They have been good stewards of this property for over 30 years. They have watched over it as if it was their own. They love the building, they love the front facade, they would never ever do anything to disturb that. They understand the history of the property and the building. They've even spent their own money to have the building, looked at structurally. It's such a sound building. Other than the front facade, it's not a very exciting place. The back work area, business area, whatever you want to call it, has been changed over many times. There is some cosmetic work that needs to be done on the inside. They live in a very small Cape Cod house next door, a one-car garage. He ideally would like to have, for his own personal use, a little woodworking shop back there for work out and you have enough money together. They even park their own cars there over the years to make it look like somebody was home. The entire neighborhood wants that area to stay residential, not commercial. The entire neighborhood wants it to be quiet. That's what this couple wants. They're great people. Like I say, great stewards. The town has requested through Pete Neff and the Department of Public Works to have a 12-foot wide easement from the curb in front of the property where there's a storm drain, and there's piping that goes from there all the way to the back of the property that slopes off, and that's where the water runs off. So they need access for repair and maintenance of the property. And the folks have no problem with that. It's not disturbing the pricing that they're willing to pay for this property. Normally in a transaction like this, you would initially require a 10% deposit, which they have no problem with. Again, they're not going to do anything to disturb this. It was even noted by planning and zoning when they reviewed and approved, what is it, the 824? That it should be noted in the file on this property that the property has historic value. Everybody's agreed to that, so the file is so noted. You couldn't ask for better stewards of this property, really, and they're very excited to buy it. The process took a little longer than we hoped because these folks went on several lengthy family vacations, so that slowed down the process a little bit. But I hope you'll see your way through to approve this transaction. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Yes, well, since I write contracts for properties for a living, and because recently the contract for the sale of the old high school, which I never got to see, was obviously not written in the favor of the town. I think it would be fair to have this board, if you want us to approve the sale, to see the contract. What are they, do they have 30 days to close, 150 days to close? What are the considerations? Do they need a mortgage? Are they paying cash? Are there inspection conditions? It should be a fairly simple piece of paper, a couple pages long.
It is, and it was kind of right.
There's no contract? There's no conditions of sale?
We're not going through any of that till I know we get approval here.
Oh, but the conditions of sale, I think, are important for transparency to the public, because we're just spending public money. I mean,
Well, first of all, it goes from here to a town meeting.
I understand that, but I'm just presenting my sense of caution about the way the contract, the
So
sale.
that point, we're glad to share that information as well.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, thank you.
I agree with Owen, that what you do is you have the conditions of what the sale is. I'm sure they're fine couple, but technically speaking, we sell them, they can sell it to anybody they want next week. Once they own the property, we can't control what they do, workshop in the back, or parking, or lights on, lights off, none of that stuff we can control. So my feelings are is that, again, the process to me is the problem. There's people that have a serious problem about whether it's true or not. It seems like only one person had a chance to turn around and to access and buy the property. And, I hear a lot of people tell me they're probably not willing to go up with the money because somebody might be there. They say, oh gee, I wish I had the opportunity. I paid it $90,000. So my feelings are, if we approve this, they can sell it the moment they close, they can sell it to somebody else. I don't know if somebody's developing in the back. I understand there's adjacent properties too. So, we've seen other things in the town where people have benefited greatly by purchasing properties at a very low amount and then being able to flip them and make a pretty good profit. So I have mine are less about the conditions we put, because I'll tell you what, I don't think I want to go put a condition that somebody has to have a workshop out the back, but I would like to make sure that whoever's buying it, everybody has the opportunity to buy it and to bid on it or have some process, because I don't know if it's worth more than $90,000 or not. I know appraisals are always come in pretty low. If they're a good appraiser, they're appraising for a bank. The banks are lending money based on those appraisals, and generally they're at least 20% below the market. And I'm not sure that where in fact we are. It's hard to say with that piece of property on that road where it is up or down since 2016. But my problem more is that the process I didn't like. I'll be honest with you. I just felt we should have had people have ability to come in and to bid on that piece of property.
Okay, there's a motion on the floor to accept the sale of the property for $90,000. All in favor?
I'm actually in favor, I think I'm the only one.
I'm in favor.
I'm in favor as well.
Even though the process I thought was murky, but I would like to see the contract
Right, Bruce will square the contract, so.
as a condition of my
There is no contract.
Excuse me, there is no contract, and if you have stipulations, you have to let us know.
Okay.
Because that could query the deal.
So when is transfer of title?
Take the vote.
When is transfer of title?
Oh, no, you have
After the town meeting?
Okay, hey. After the town meeting.
Okay, then I change my vote to no.
And I can't make a motion because I'm not seated, but the motion I would probably make is to table this until we had a contract.
A motion to table is always in order.
Right.
But I can't make it.
Okay. Make a motion to table until,
No, who did that?
I can't.
I know.
Yeah, I would motion to table.
until a contract is signed.
Second.
That's, no, yeah. it's
No,
not-
that's fine. Pay the bill.
Yeah.
Motion debate.
Through the
There has to
chair.
be something in
It's
writing.
non-debatable.
It has to be something in writing. You can't
This is
sell
not a
property
debate,
without
I'm
that.
asking a question.
Table.
I'm asking
That's a
a
debate.
question through the chair.
That's a debate.
Go ahead, without objection,
I
Council.
would like to know what to tell these people.
Connecticut state law requires that the sale of the property has an offer in writing and consideration, money down. Those two conditions, I don't know if exist, so it's not, that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Now that there's a debate, it's not supposed to be taking
Okay.
place. The good news is that it's tabled and not voted no, because it would have been voted down if the vote just went forward without a table.
Okay.
Yeah.
All in favor of the table?
Aye.
Opposed? So the table.
Better than vote no. You would vote it down. Why?
We just want information.
I know what it was.
Leave it alone.
Yes, I know what it was, but you started voting on it and then you stopped voting on it?
Well,
Can I change my vote?
you know what,
And then you amended it?
no, you're probably right. Yeah, I think,
It wasn't
I
withdrawn.
think Mary's right.
Yeah, you just stopped voting.
Right.
Right. So,
Right, Mary's right.
stop voting? I know this is wrong.
It has to be withdrawn.
Okay.
You can't table it while you vote.
Right.
You have to withdraw the motion.
I only have the three.
What happened? Oh, you want to do the table, okay.
You made the motion, right?
I make the motion to approve the sale.
That's where we are.
Okay.
Because you can't table it in the middle of it.
I don't think it's our job to look over contracts. It's not what we're here for.
Okay, so all in favor of the
We're
motion?
not attorneys, we don't, what if we?
What's the motion now?
I think you can.
The motion was made to approve the sale for 90.
Correct.
What's point of order?
That's what you vote.
I believe you can make a motion to table it. I mean, you can move to table a motion that's on the floor. I believe that's Robert's rule.
Yeah, but you already voted.
If they won't over the vote was taken.
Otherwise, I missed that.
No, okay, what was the
Because I had
vote?
three in favor and then that's all I
And
had.
three against.
Jane, how did you vote on this?
So the motion dies on a tie. The motion dies.
Now can we move to table? I don't know.
No, it's, now you,
Yeah, okay.
it does the same thing.
Right. You can bring it back. Bring it back next time.
Bring it back next
No, you
meeting.
can't do it that way. You could have an abstention in the middle of it. I'm just saying, you had 3 yeses, nobody voted no, somebody could have taken an abstention, it would have passed.
Yeah, okay, we get,
Well,
let's
I changed my vote.
But you can't change your vote.
You can't
change your vote.
we have 1, 2, 3, yes.
Doesn't matter, it didn't
It
pass.
has been taken.
This
Yeah.
No, she voted in favor.
What I'm saying is you had 3 yes votes.
Right.
Yep.
You didn't ask for no or abstention.
Okay.
Somebody could have abstained from the fact.
No,
No, Jane, it's up to you.
3-0.
Yes.
Okay, passes 4-2. Pass 4-2. Thank you. Amen. Pass 4-2.
To sell it or to take?
So,
Oh, to accept the sale.
Let's accept the sale.
accept the sale.
What happened to the 3 to 3?
Jane,
I never voted. Change her vote?
She didn't change her vote. She
I didn't change my vote, I never voted.
You never voted, so it didn't exist. The vote really didn't exist.
You want a counting name?
So, all right, we've taken 2 votes. One was 3 to 3, Jane didn't speak, and now we voted again.
It wasn't three to three, because I didn't know.
You could,
It wasn't three.
you could vote to
You
reconsider.
voted yes, 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 and Jane voted yes. 2 noes,
No,
you voted no,
I voted no.
and John voted no.
A yes would have to reconsider. Otherwise it stands.
And you'll see the contract. I think,
But then she changed her vote.
You can change it. Once the motion is taken, you can change your vote.
No, you can't.
You can.
You could vote to reconsider.
You gotta do a motion, no offense, Doug, but you guys did a motion, you took a vote, you only took the aye votes. She didn't ask for no votes, didn't ask for abstentions.
Correct.
So somebody could have said, she could have said no, you could have 2 no's, and somebody would have said I abstained, and the motion would have carried.
Well, it's on camera.
Yeah, but the
so-
thing is, we asked for the ayes, and there
Well,
was 3
but
ayes.
that vote
in
There were 3 ayes.
Yes,
There were 3 ayes.
right,
right, you never asked for the no's.
This was an aye, well, we didn't get the aye.
So all she has to do is abstain.
But abstain, it still passes 3-0 passes.
Yeah,
No, this is not open to debate from the floor.
You want to vote to reconsider, you can.
Vote for reconsider.
okay.
Yes, I'd like to reconsider.
Okay, so it's a new vote. A new
Vote? Well, you vote on reconsider. Just move to second.
Second, to reconsider.
All in favor? Aye.
Right, now vote.
Okay, now vote.
Now you need the motion.
Leah, you get the motion?
Motion is to accept
Restate the
the
motion.
sale of the town.
Same motion.
Okay, I'll make the motion to approve the sale of 112 Glenwood Road for $90,000.
All in favor?
Hold, you're getting a second?
Second. Okay,
No second. Okay.
I'll second that.
No, Jackson.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. 3. Now negative votes?
No.
No.
So it's 3 to 3.
3-2. So it does.
That took forever, okay.
We need a parliamentarian to watch it.
No, John's a parliamentarian, just, okay.